Bloodwolf Arts Studio. Unleash the artist within.
Welcome to Bloodwolf Arts Studio, and I'm your host, Mr. Moonlight. So today I'm talking about the next poem in my series, my collection of poetry, Seasons of Life, Volume 1, Autumn, is a poem that was written 9 days after my last one on October 19th, 2011. And this one is titled The Times. And as I reflect on this one, I had just barely had the wind knocked out of me and my entire foundation shaken, already beginning to crumble in a ways that I had no idea how much that was going to ripple and shake everything completely upside down. This one, it's interesting as it's not very long. It's not a very long one. It's only um, four stanzas with four lines in each stanza, and it's so philosophical. It's one of those poems that you have to take I don't know, at least when I read through it, I have to always read it kind of slowly to digest what it's actually saying because it's saying something simple yet complex in not so many words. Essentially just making some kind of sense that acknowledging that my entire life is turning upside down now in ways I never possibly imagined, but at some deep level, there's a part of me that acknowledges that this must be part of God's plan. And that somehow, and and interesting. It's like I even think back. It's like I don't know if I was even thinking this kind of way, but it's like my deep subconscious was like I don't know. I don't know. The mind is a funny thing. Making sense of these changes as somehow it's something that's necessary to make my life change and move. And it's like somehow I don't understand this, but something about this is changing my life in some way that is going to be for the best for me somehow, some way. And I suppose in some way it reflected my deep faith and trust that even though I completely don't understand this and I can't even begin to fathom and process these feelings that I can't possibly understand, blame, shame, guilt, so many things, that somehow times like this are necessary to get to where you want to be. And sometimes having your entire world completely flipped on its head and, tossed to a dark alley and have the stuffings beat out of it, that somehow, times like these are a necessary part of growth and learning about who I am. So not too terribly much to say about that one. It's pretty straightforward, making sense of the chaos that my life is already falling into, and just going right along into my last year of high school as I handle all this chaos in an attempt to make some kind of sense of it. So again, this one's titled The Times, and remember to like this video, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook, Blood Wolf Arts Studio, and across my platforms, all across them, including TikTok, as look for Mr. Moonlight Rhyme. I also have my website officially launched. You can look up bloodwolfartsstudio.com with a dash between each of the words, and you can find it. It's a link to my books, a little bit about what I'm doing, a little bit behind the books. There's really not a lot on there yet, but that's just what I've got. It's just something basic and simple that kind of ties everything together. So you can go look that up and check that out. I'll have a link down in the description along with a link to buying the books if you would like to purchase them. And otherwise, um, thank you for listening. Stay tuned for my poem following this video, and welcome to my side of the moon.
The Times by Aaron Brown. Times are quick, yet still they're slow to change. They're changing change into a needed want. Times want it, yet wanting a want wants what wanting wants and is left unchanged. Times unchanged, yet the badness is good bad is bad by had times had, and is unwanted. Times unwanted, yet are still a needed need, needed to meet true need, to know the self.